Good morning. Isn't it a beautiful, beautiful morning? The clouds are so beautiful in a blue sky, and the sun is shining, and there's this wonderful kind of little breeze, and everything has turned so green. It wasn't this way back maybe a month ago. It wasn't this green. The seasons help it change, and the sun and the rain. I'm standing here on a road. This is the road that passes by my little house, and I'm seeing trees over there, and I'm seeing a beautiful red bud out. I think that red bud they call the Judas tree, which is maybe timely. Here we are on the threshold of Palm Sunday, and all the accounts is Palm Sunday was such a beautiful day. You have this feeling the sun was out, there was a breeze stirring, and branches on trees were waving as if to say, come pick me to put it down in the path of this man that is coming along and all his disciples. This roadway, the road is such a wonderful image for Jesus's last week, actually for the time leading up to Jesus's last week. And I've always thought about a roadway, and the journey is really a metaphor for our lives too. And here we are, disciples, on that same road at this Lenten time, moving into Holy Week, the last week. And I think in terms of how we think we know the road, don't we? We think we know the road, and yet we really never know how the road is going to unfold for us. Like this road here, it looks like it's ending in the woods down there, but maybe it ends up in a little beach down by the river. It's the road is never, as much as we think about the road being a known thing for us, in this journey of life it isn't. And I wonder back about 2 months ago, as we thought about the road we were going to be traveling through this Lent, how would we have ever imagined about the trauma, about the world trauma that is going on, about how we might be isolated in our homes, that we couldn't just go as we wanted to. We couldn't travel at the speed we wanted to. We had to stay close to home. So the journey took us into our home places, and it took us into a place of fear, didn't it? For ourselves, for our loved ones, for even our earth, our world. It took us to a place of uncertainty that we couldn't have imagined back a month or two ago. And I wonder how the disciples felt as they were walking along with Jesus, because aren't we all trying to walk this way of compassion? We're trying to live in a way of love and care for everyone around us and all over. And that's the way of love, the way of life that Jesus talked about and showed in his life. All along the road he was stopping and helping people. But I wonder how the disciples felt as they walked that road that Jesus rode. I wonder how they're feeling as they're approaching that old gate going into Jerusalem. Jesus had tried to warn them that bad things were going to happen, and they didn't want to believe that. They didn't want to believe that. And that's the way we feel about life so often. And we want to believe that the road is going to be easy, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be, just an easy walk, an easy way along the road. And that isn't the way it happens, does it? Because life unfolds in ways we can't expect it to. And yet we have the seasons going on around us, this beautiful spring. And it is so strange and weird that as beauty and new things are unfolding, we are concerned about what is diminishing and what can be very deathly in our lives. I wonder if the disciples were even thinking about what might be deathly in their lives. But we take heart, and so we put one foot in front of the other, and we walk where we can walk, and we try to do what we can do. And we try to stay by this roadside, this roadway, this way of life, this way of love that Jesus is showing us. And so as we approach Palm Sunday, may we feel blessed that thank God it is spring and new life is all around us, because we need to know that with the way this road is going to end, or seem to end. And we've got to have hope every step of the way that there will be something beyond this virus that is affecting all of our lives. Because that's what God wants us to have abundant lives. So let's just keep walking this road with faith and with hope.